Hi guys, so it's been about 5 or 6 days since I bought my Vera tote, and I wanted to give you guys a review and kind of a what's in my bag, more like what can fit in the Vera tote, how big can it become. Um, so let me just say that I can't lift it up right now because it's full of stuff, but I'm pretty satisfied with this bag. I never realized how heavy my Metropolitan felt until I was carrying this bag around with the same amount of stuff in it. I kind of realized why the Metropolitan felt heavy. The Metropolitan, I would use the adjustable strap that came with it, and it was just one strap for a whole bag. That distributes the weight through only one point on your shoulder, and it does pull down and it feels really heavy. However, with the Vera's double straps, it divides the force by 2, which is nice because I do carry a lot of heavy stuff. And I don't feel the weight as much. I like it. I love that I don't feel as heavy when I'm carrying my stuff around campus. I can walk around 15 minutes between classes and be very comfortable. Another thing that I like about this bag, the hard bottom. The hard bottom is amazing because I have to set my bag down in class, and I don't like having to prop a bag up between my legs. What I would do is I would set my bag down in between my legs and I'd put both legs on the side so I would keep it up. That's annoying. I like crossing my legs when I'm listening to a lecture. So that wasn't very easy to deal with when I didn't have a hard bottom bag. The Metropolitan and the Vera both have hard bottoms, which is good. The Metropolitan, when I had my laptop in it, would tip to the side because the laptop was on the padded side. In the Vera, I try and put the laptop in the middle of everything so that it doesn't tip around. Obviously, I can't show you what the laptop actually looks like in the bag. I did fill up my laptop case with some books and notebooks so I could give you an okay representation. I can't really mimic the battery pack though. That's an extra inch of stuff that I can't fit in the bag. So you'll just have to imagine. But what else do I like about the bag? How much stuff you can fit in it. I never realized how much shit I carried until I got this bag and I switched from the Metropolitan to the Vera. So yeah, I'm going to put the laptop on the floor and I will show you how much stuff I can actually fit into this bag. Alright, so here is my Vera. It's in Lemon Parfait, which is the Spring 2011 collection. And I can't show you how big it is because my laptop would be far too far away. But this is how big it is, lengthwise. I believe it's either 19 and 1/4 inches or 19 and 3/4 inches lengthwise, or excuse me, height-wise. Lengthwise, it's 15 and either 1/4 or 3/4 inches. And then this, I believe, is 7-something inches. So let me just turn this over for you. This is how much stuff I have in my Vera. This is a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. I cannot physically close this bag because it's so much stuff. I was actually worried that I wouldn't like not being able to close this bag, but I don't know. I'm actually okay with it. Even though I could zip up my Metropolitan and it was all secure, I'm not worried about anything falling out of this bag. After having it for a couple days, it hasn't been a concern. So in the front, I have the slip pocket. I'll normally keep my phone in there when I'm walking around so I can easily slip it out. Nothing's in there right now because it is packed quite full. This is how fat my bag was on Thursday. However, I don't think it would ever be this big again. It was a very busy day. So let me pull out the stuff that I have in this bag for you. I have on the side my water bottle. And try and lean it for you guys. My water bottle is in here. that takes up a lot of room, and sometimes on Thursday I actually had to take it out and carry it, or lay it across the top where there's dips in the length. I was okay with that. I didn't actually have a problem with it. I don't know why. Next, pulling this out, my tech organizer. I don't leave my laptop I don't leave the house with my laptop without the tech organizer because I do need my charger. You can see now that took up a lot of room in this bag. As I was saying in the review of the tech organizer, this took up a lot of room. And if I only needed it for one class a day, I wouldn't take it because my battery can last about 6 hours. But if I had a day where I knew that I was going to be writing a paper with a lot of students and it was going to take a while, I would have to bring that. I don't mind carrying this outside of the bag either. Another thing, physics book. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. See, college physics. My planner. My representation of my laptop. I actually took this sleeve over the briefcase because this does keep everything a little more compact, and it actually fits my laptop, unlike the Vera Braldey laptop sleeve. So it's got books in it, and it doesn't represent the battery pack very well. The battery pack will actually stick out like an extra, like this much, so it's even less room. I was also carrying one of my binders. This does compress, but the binding does not. Have to be aware of that. 5-subject notebook. I carry around a lot of paper because I take a lot of notes. In the pockets, I have a Vera Braldey small cosmetics case, which actually holds my pencils and pens and highlighters, and my eraser, and my eye clicker. My graphing calculator has its own pocket. And I have my hand lotion, my compact, a 5-hour energy shot. That's for tomorrow. I'm babysitting at 9 in the morning. My all-around, or zip-around wallet, there we go. My lanyard and my zip ID, my car keys, and my other keys. Then I did figure out how to use my gift with purchase. The card case, I actually carry my tampons in there. It's a nice, neat way to keep my tampons all together. Oops. I didn't realize I also have my notebook and my notes markers. So yeah, that is a ton of stuff. And in the Metropolitan, it did weigh a lot for me. My shoulders did hurt and I would lean to the side. So let me just show you how much stuff could fit in this bag. This is how much stuff fit in my Vera. And this would have been bigger. My laptop would have been a lot larger. That's a lot of stuff. So I'm really happy with this bag. I didn't think that I would be, but I am. And I can't tell you how much this has made my life a little bit easier. So I've retired the Metropolitan to travel only. I was also worried about the Metropolitan and it fraying on the side and how much wear it could take. Walking around with it every single day was a little bit scary. So, kind of happy with this bag. Not even kind of. I'm a lot happy with this bag. Empty. You can see this is gigantic. It is like a black abyss in there. What is jingling around? Oh, I thought this pocket was empty. I also have a chapstick, little pill case, which I keep Excedrin, and I get migraines, and a Tidy Go pen. I didn't realize I had all that stuff in there. So, I'm really, really, really happy with this bag. I am contemplating the Get Carried Away tote. However, I have heard a lot of people say it's gigantic and it's not good for walking around every day, but this does get packed really full and it does worry me. Like, what about those days when I need to take everything? And when I mean everything, I mean everything. What about those days? What do I do? So, I'm contemplating to Get Carried Away tote while it's on sale. Let me know what you think about that, using that as a backpack, or, excuse me, a school bag. Also, I didn't think that I would like the lemon Parfait pattern that much. Just like the watercolor, I was contemplating the gray background and the colors, the green and the yellow and the blue, and how they would all work together. I'm really happy with this pattern. This and Folkloric are my favorites, and watercolor are from favorites from spring 2011. Watercolor may be my favorite from spring or summer 2011. The one thing that I was a little bit worried about is the toggle. I can't close this very often. That's something to contemplate if you do let your bag tip over a lot, which is why I actually converted my small cosmetics case to a pencil bag. I was always worried my pencils would fall out. So I converted this, which is a nice use for the small cosmetics case. A lot of pencils, a lot of pens. I feel like I'm going to get a lot more use out of this using it as a pencil case. So, yes, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Let me know what you think about the Get Carried Away tote, and, you know, do you think it's a good school bag, or do you think that I should stick with my Vera? Alright, thanks. One last comment about the Vera. I did want to say that if you do not distribute the weight evenly between both sides, it will tip over. You have to be really careful about putting heavy stuff in the center and then evening it out with lighter things on the sides. That was something that I was concerned about because it is an open top bag, basically. Especially if you pack it full of stuff. The toggle will not go through the loop. So that is something to contemplate when you consider this bag. Would I get this bag again? Yes, definitely. I'm probably going to get it in another pattern at some point. This is also good for, you know, a teenage girl in an overnight bag, smaller girl's overnight bag as well, because it's machine washable. That's always a nice thing. Just saying, I still have my suitcase from when I was tiny, itty bitty. It's purple with a rainbow on the front. It says my name. I still have it, so maybe if you invest in a bag for your small daughter, maybe she'll have it for a while. Mine was plastic, however, easily wiped clean. But that's also something to think about. It would be a great carry-on / purse for travel. Could be an overnight bag. It's gigantic, and I love it. Oh, and it retails for $78, I believe. I have the website up. Give me 2 seconds. Yes. The Vera retails for $78. I believe it's $58 for the sale patterns. I've seen cheaper on eBay. Alright. I think that's it. Thanks, guys.